In this video, we are going to learn how to make an app that has a simple setup. That is, you have a button and then you will have a text entry box, and then thereafter there's a way to show the text after you hit the button. Something like this. This is how the end product will look like. You have a space for you to type, and then you have a button to press, and then whatever you type here will then be shown here. Okay, we'll come back to this later. Okay, let's begin. First of all, it's good to arrange it. In this case, we'll use a vertical arrangement. Let's stretch it in terms of heights and in terms of width as well. Okay, so next we put in the three components. I would like the text box to show first, so I'll put the text box up here, and then I'll put the button below, followed by a label below. Okay, so what if I want the text box to be bigger? Same, I go to the text box and then I can adjust the width to fill parents, and then its height, maybe I want it to be 30% of the screen. There I have it. The button, let's change the text. Let's say enter. And let's change the the background color. Say red. Okay, red on white. Okay, this looks good. Okay, this is the place where I want the text to show. First of all, let's delete it. So it shows nothing. And I also want the width to be filling the parents. Okay, let's just do it this way. Sometimes it's helpful to give them a meaningful name. For example, text box. You can just give it a meaningful name such as message, for example. Okay, and then button, can rename it as entry button, BTN for short. Okay, seems like it doesn't allow the full stop there, so I need to change it. Underscore, so entry underscore BTN, and then a label. I'll just say that it's a print of the message. So there I have it. I have the text box, the enter, and then the message should print here. Okay, it's a very simple app. Let's look at the blocks. So once you come to the blocks, you see three different items here. So remember that we want the click to be effected, right? So go to the entry button, and then you see this entry button, click. All right. So the reason why I name it is because it's easy to identify, right? Otherwise, we'll have, when you have a lot of items, a lot of buttons, then it's difficult to recognize which button are you talking about. So very simple. When this is clicked, what do I want? I want the print to show something, right? So then I drag this over. Okay. Then on this second option, you have all these options. You can just select text. So here when the entry button is clicked, I want to set the print to whatever text it is. So if I just give it a simple empty text, then say empty text, then what happens after I click is that this word empty text will be shown here, which is not what I want. I want the text of whatever that is typed here to show below. Okay, so what do? I go to message, and then we pick one that gives us the text. So you just have to replace it. So this is useless now. I can just throw it away in the bin. There you have it. When the entry button is clicked, you can set the text to whatever text that is shown here. Okay, so to use this later on, you can use your AI companion to connect it to your phone, and you can type some text here, press enter, and the text would show here. Okay, now a little challenge for you is how do you then remove the text here after you press enter? Okay, that's a challenge for you. So think about it, and then we shall see how you go. That's the end of this simple app.